Hey folks, welcome back to the Vegas Don channel. We're here downtown Fremont Street on a Saturday night. Crowd's kind of light down here. It's about 11:30 p.m. right now, but it's usually a little bit busier than what we're seeing right now. As we take a look at some of the street performers out here, you have an MJ performer over here. It looks like he just completed his performance. Yep, he's taking a little break now. These guys, a lot of them are really popular with a lot of the crowds that come down here, the street performers. Others, probably not so much. A lot of them ask for money up front, which they're not supposed to be doing, but you'll see them kind of standing still and not moving, and then they'll like try and put they'll like smack their hands together as if to indicate that they want cash put into their tip bucket or jar or whatever they have there in front of them. And so that's, they're asking for money up front in order to start the show. And that's goes against the spirit of what they're supposed to be doing, and that is donations only. But they call it donations for a show. Tips start the show, it says on a lot of their signs. Come over here to the 3rd Street stage. Take a look at the crowd around here. 4 Queens right there. There are a lot of cowboys in town right now because of the rodeo being here in town. You can see 4 Queens right there. This group is called Bling. This is a kind of a pop hip hop band, local band here that performs down here late at night, usually on the weekends. You can look up the Fremont Street Experience schedule online for the different bands and who will be performing where and when. That's all available on the Fremont Street Experience if you Google that online. We have Wanna Taco over here off to our right, which is where we find a couple of local live streamers here on YouTube. Straight Out of Vegas and The Other Me. They both like to hang out over here and live stream the show from the 3rd Street stage here. Live stream the show to you folks at home. They're both really cool, awesome people in real life. It's nice when the persona on camera matches what it is in person. So that's really cool. Yeah, look at this. There's a lot of empty space here. Not so much in front of the stages, but usually there are crowds mulling about in between the stages, and not a whole lot right now. As you can see the canopy overhead doing its thing there. This used to be open to two-way traffic, vehicular traffic here on Fremont Street until the early 90s. And you have the horror squad over here. These guys are another one of the, you saw the sign there, photos for donations. So that's kind of a quid pro quo, in my humble opinion, but that's for the city to decide, not me. Prime rib over here, $12.99. At Tony Roma's. It's a good deal. One of the few good deals that you can find here in Vegas anymore. This guy does some awesome artwork here. Awesome artwork. Bellagio and the high roller there with the Luxor, and then he's got some out of this world looking type of art. Typically sells them for $50 each. So bear that in mind if you want to take one home as a memento. So we walk down here, the other end, the west end of 4 Queens here, down by Casino Center Boulevard. There's the Fremont Casino, the west end of it. So we look at more street performers out here. And this is what I call the big corner here. You got 4 Queens, Fremont Casino, and then Golden Nugget and Binion's over here on the other side of the street. Binion's is the former Hotel Apache and Las Vegas Club here. I'm sorry, no, Circa is the former Las Vegas Club. Yeah, Binion's is the former Hotel Apache. And there used to be an El Dorado right there on that corner too, but that's long since gone. A lot of these casinos, just like everything else in Vegas, everything is transitory. They change constantly. That's the one sure bet in this town. If you're looking for a sure bet, that's the one that you can count on. There will always be change. And then here is Club Clyde. This guy is really cool. Steel drum player. Hails from Trinidad. And he always seems to get the party started here. He's got his Bluetooth boombox there. And playing some Latin music here. And just breaks out into a street party every time. It's really cool stuff. You don't see that very often. And I think it's kind of fun, in my humble opinion, when it does happen. So we continue westbound here on Fremont Street. Fremont Street, as we know it now, was opened up in 1995, December of 1995. It took them a little while to get it ready for life beyond vehicular traffic. These guys over here offer free hugs to female passersby, but nothing is ever free. Afterwards, they may ask you for a tip. In fact, some of the showgirls, I've heard them after they take pictures with some guys, they will explicitly say, okay, it's 20 bucks each for each of us after you take the picture with them. And if you don't, they get very aggressive. So just be warned. That's just my personal experience. I have not done that myself, but I've seen it happen to others. And so I need to capture it on video one day for you folks to see that. So we walk by here over to the First Street stage, and Whiskey Liquor up and down there. You have the upstairs and downtown versions, downstairs versions, I should say. Dr. Rock, another popular local band here, rock band, here on Fremont Street, downtown Las Vegas. As you see the Circa over here on the right, the new kid on the block, 480-foot tall building, opened in 2020. I believe it was 2020, yeah. And this poor guy's taking a break. Gets hot in those suits, I bet. Especially in July. They're out here in July doing this stuff. They're better than I am. I couldn't do it. Out there sweating in those things. There's little Chucky. He's almost always out here. Yeah, you again with the photos, right? Like if you're not paying them for a photo, they get mad and they'll turn their back on you. They expect everyone that looks at them to drop money in their bucket. That's just the way it is, I guess. Some of them are not so bad, but some of them are. And then you got this one down here, so you got two of them operating in close proximity to each other. And then this is the Main Street stage here, located right here on Main Street, on the other side of the Plaza Hotel, the front of the Plaza Hotel. I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining us. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us on YouTube and on TikTok. It helps recommend us to other viewers on YouTube and TikTok. Also helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other viewers here on YouTube and TikTok. This is Monroy, another band. They're just taking a break right now, but it's another popular local band here. Take a look at our shop section on YouTube as well. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey. We'll see you next time, folks.